Good morning to all. Namaste or happy 75th year of our political independence to all. Actually, that was the motivation when we started 3 years ago. In fact, let me remind the initiative taken by IMP 15 years ago when we had talked of preparing a vision document on how to make India energy independent. So that vision document we had prepared 15 years ago, and that document is here, which we had prepared in 2007, and we had talked about how we can make India energy independent. Of course, we couldn't do much about it, but it was in the back of our mind that something what we can do at least to make some start. So that is when also in between, instead of taking up only one domain like energy only, because when we talked of energy independence, energy everything, then we can say that energy actually is linked with every activity. In that case, we should not be should not be combined all the activities together. With that thinking, that when and then with between sustainability concepts also were coming in picture. That that is when we conceived this idea that we should work for taking India to a sustainable development path. Now we are not talking say it will be completed everything. What we are saying is from tomorrow, that is 15th August 2022, when we are celebrating our 75th year of political independence, at least all those measures which we can take easily, which the country can take easily, we should list out and start taking those. May take some time, maybe 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, but at least all those steps we can start taking. That was the basic premise of preparing this document. Then all those background, I think Dhananjay Kulkarni, our president and general secretary Bhuji, all they have already described. I will not waste time on that. Then finally, as Bhuji said, finally how to proceed? Because when we are talking of 5 Ps, when we are saying that all 5 Ps should have equal importance, all 5 Ps should have equal dimension. In that case, we cannot say talk of only one environment P, means planet or society or people. So we have to talk of economic sustainability also. We have to make all the P's together. So that is when we thought what to do. Then we got this idea that let us start at least at ward level. Instead, when everywhere in all the wards, all over the world, all over the country, if at ward level, if we take initiative, then we can make the whole country sustainable. So that is when this idea of starting a ward integrated sustainability enterprise. I will share that PPT now with you all. So before I say talk more about this wise, which at least I am going to start from tomorrow. Let us go back and let us study what is the present scenario. Present scenario is that we are already having so many products and services which we can classify them as sustainable products and services, which are all listed here, right from maybe energy conservation efficiency, waste management, water management, handloom, natural and herbal household care, bamboo, earthen products, millets, health and well-being products, green events and celebrations, zero waste services. All these things are already to a great extent happening. But but next, like I'll go through this sustainable waste management. Sustainable waste management is already being talked a lot, almost everywhere, where we are talking of segregation of waste, composting of waste, then preparing bioenzymes, then doing recycling, upcycling, e-waste collection, and packaging, cloth bag. All these things are already under the waste management rules are already being promoted. But sustainable home care solutions. Yeah, these are also now a lot of places people are preparing either from bioenzyme type or body care or hair care or home care products which are classified as eco-friendly. They say that these do not harm the water, and the use of this the water which goes into the drain, it is not a chemical thing, so it does not pollute the water. That is what is the claim. Then alternative to plastic. Alternative to plastics come up hugely, and areca based, bamboo based, mud, all these type of products are coming and already being sold, including this gifts items. These are related to ladies' menstruation, where there are many ladies working for making the menstruation also sustainable. Where because this is also one very serious issue of one single-use pad. So they have come out with cups and other washable sanitary pads. Then there is a talk of urban farming. Urban farming already in fashion, and a lot of people are doing home gardening, terrace gardening, and other things. And there is a talk of missions, mini forests. Excuse me one minute, please.
सर आप म्यूट में, सर म्यूट में, अनम्यूट के लिए काइंडली.
Yeah,
Audible.
sorry. So this vegan stores and millets and all that also now becoming very popular. Green restaurants, especially I've seen in Bangalore, where they are offering exclusive organic food, millet food and all that. So such restaurants are also opening. Then a lot of voluntary efforts are in place where many volunteers, actually many people want to volunteer. They take up activities like plogging, where they pick up plastic, or they do some cleanup drives, or they take up some issue related to lake preservation, forest preservation, and all that, and waste management. Those kind of things are happening. NGOs. Then there are many NGOs. They have actually made a big name, and they are actually working more on solving the problem. They are part of the solution, but also they have made it as an enterprise. So those type of NGOs are also doing a lot of good work. I myself had opened a store in Bangalore, which we had named as a green, as a sustainability gift shopping, where we were promoting sustainable products as a gift. We started with that concept that anyway you give a gift of some item which are hardly used, so why not you give such gifts which are actually eco-friendly also. So then that kind of thing will be promoted. At the same time, there will be some sustainability promotion. Now I have used 2-3 times this butter. Why I use this bird? Because I myself have been involved in this many activities in the last, especially last 10-15 years, though right from 30 years. But then I've seen that most of these initiatives are actually addressing only one dimension of sustainability, that is environmental sustainability. I have seen people talking so much of environment, waste management, this and that, but they are the people not bothered for energy saving. They are not bothered for prosperity. They are not bothered for social angles. They are not bothered. They are not bothered for peace at all, or they are simply themselves flying around and they are talking so much about the small their own because and they have linked with their own business. So most of them have some business interest also. So they see only one part of it and they don't see the whole part. So then we are talking of now Mission Sustainable India, where we are saying that all five dimensions should be equal. They should get equal budget, equal attention, equal time. In that case, if we promote a sustainable product, with a so-called eco-friendly product, but actually it has not addressed the other issues, then we cannot totally classify that as a sustainable. Maybe it is pro-environment only, but it might not be again pro-economy or pro-society or may not be actually addressing the peace part. So many things it may not be addressing the interdependence, that is partnership. So then what to do? Then we thought of this idea that where we can club in an integrated manner, where we can bring together many things which will ensure that all five P's are equal. Then and also we want to work for Mission Sustainable India. In that case, naturally we should do something which from our own home and from our own world where we live. So we are now talking of what global. We are talking of localization. In that case, what will happen next? So what we should do? So what is the way forward? That we need to promote sustainable product and services in an integrated manner, as I said, so that all dimensions are of equal size, equal importance. Then, in line with the philosophy, as I said, think global, act local. When we are talking of global and act local, naturally we have to act local means we should work within our boundaries, local, and do the localization. Third is we need to promote multitasking. Now here again we are saying, as I said, that people are mostly working in silos. They are working in compartments. They have made compartments where they are comfortable. So actually they are underutilizing the resources because they are focused only the small things and which actually they can in fact do much more. They can do multitasking. They can make the multi usage of the resources. They can have multi-purpose, but it is not either facilitated. Mostly, it is not facilitated, frankly, or they are not aware. So how it has to be done. So that is where we are addressing that we can bring together and tell that we can do together. So it is promoting partnership. Then finally, when we ourselves are saying that we need to promote it, we have to start from ward level. So that is where this idea of ward integrated sustainability enterprise came. Now, what we are saying here that uh, either retired person like me or even housewife or a young guy not yet got a job is interested and is already aware, they can start this type of enterprise, maybe a partnership or maybe even a proprietorship firm, or they can have a small their own NGO type where they can start this type of enterprise at ward level. Where at ward level they can not only you know they can not only do all this, but what we are saying of that four our pillars: governance, bureaucracy, judiciary, and mass media. And when we are talking of central pillar as the citizens as the central pillar, then naturally now it is giving me the central pillar importance where I will work in the ward. I will also interact with the ward corporator, ward officials, bureaucrats. I will also interact with the within the ward. There are many institutions. So which are those institutions I will approach? Then I will approach the public. I will also approach the any commercial places, hotels or hospitals or any other commercial enterprise, and I will also approach the educational institutions. This it means I am now myself appointing as a ward level coordinator or ward level citizen leader, whatever we may call it. It means we are covering then all these things within the ward level. We are taking responsibility. We are talking of Article 51A, where duties are specified, citizens' duties. Then, if you go through the duties which we have listed out in the, all these duties also we are able to then do. So we are clubbing then now all 5 P in this enterprise. And what we are saying that these only environment which are addressing only environment. So those things we can club with other things. Like now I'll tell you how a entrepreneur, ward level entrepreneur need not focus only on bioenzyme or cleaner or some small bamboo item or some water saving for this kind of thing. They can actually do much bigger so that their economic sustainability is improved. Now, what is happening actually, economic sustainability has been sacrificed in many ways. We are on this slide, okay. Then next, what I am saying that if I am able to train a retired person who is actually fine, not connected with other things, but he can be properly trained to do this business as a business. So what we are saying that in addition to those things, club other things also like sustainable energy. Now, if we have a retired person in his own house, he wants to start a wise one. We can train him the small items like energy efficient BLDC fans. Promote. He can promote LED. He can promote small home based product, and he can also be trained to conduct first his own home energy audit. And they can be taught that earning does not mean only in terms of monetary earning. Saving is also earning. So when we educate them how they can reduce their expenses for energy, water, waste, so many things. So they are in fact earning. So prosperity can be from earning more money or saving money. So this sustainable energy part we can train them. Sustainable water, same way how they can promote sustainable water products, aerator or some small items are available now on the market, uh, which can be told by which can be explained and told them how to promote it. And also we are going to have a tie-up with online Econor. Kapil, are you there? Kapil Mengrani? Commissioner Kapil Meghrani is having one online already website, Econor. What is our strategy that we will have all such products listed in the website and also, as well as also their own. And then the marketing will happen such a way that a lot of people are now doing booking through online. So online booking and delivery local. Supposing within the ward, if there is any requirement has come, that will be passed down to the ward level entrepreneur. So sustainable transport. I think some of the products are by our own Vibhuji, where we can promote e-vehicles and recycling. So there are many other new things are coming for at least local transport. So those things that entrepreneur can also promote. Air and water pollution prevention and control. You see, this is also very important area where, in fact, the ward level entrepreneur will be watching whether what is pollution is happening, air pollution is happening, even noise pollution is happening, or light pollution is happening, all kinds of pollution. They will be watchful. They will be noting down and addressing the problem with the solution, because they will then tell that we also have a solution. Only telling the problem and not giving the solution many times does not attract the right attention. So here we are offering you the right solution also. This also we have our own member Sandeep Misalji. He is doing it at Nagpur, where he has come out with one very good product where for cooling, for reducing the heat. Uh, they they have a product which will help, which can be promoted by the ward entrepreneur. This one is our own, my own, where what we are doing is that uh, we have identified the shortcomings of our education system, because it is more focused on formal education, means where every child has to go to school, where everything is fixed, right from what is to be taught is fixed, how it is to be taught is fixed, how it is to be evaluated is fixed, everything is fixed. That is called fixed education. Actually, it's called formal education. But there is a way, another way of learning, that is non-formal education, where it is child specific, family specific. That is what we are promoting, where we are, as per the child, everything is planned, or as per the wish. And there is another way of informal education. What we are doing is that we are integrating everything together. Now, the ward level entrepreneur can also do this also, because there are many children, many people. They have, some children have dropped out, so they can also integrate education also with this. Because finally, when the children are educated in with sustainability angle, and here we are also doing the curriculum framework is aligned with sustainability. 5 P's. Children has to learn for the planet. Children has to learn for the people. Children has to learn for the prosperity. Children has to learn for the peace. Children has to learn for the partnership, working together. So when we are integrating education with 5P, then right from beginning they get it. We have kids who are understanding this, that I need to learn all this. Because UN itself is saying, UN is saying what is the aims of education. United Nations, UNESCO has told that aims of education: 4: learning, learning to know, learning to do, learning to be, and learning to live together. This is the aims of education UNESCO has told. So how we these aims are integrating with our sustainable education, these are all also covered. So now what is happening? The ward level entrepreneur is getting the complete knowledge. He may do even some, he may do some mentoring, he may do tuition, whatever way. But he should then be able to align the education with 5 P's. This is the main objective. So now coming to this end. So are you willing to start from tomorrow? So here we can have question answers also. Are you willing? Are we willing? Let us say, are we willing from tomorrow? It is possible. Actually, from tomorrow itself, it is possible. Instead of doing so much talk and not walking the talk, and only doing some rhetorics, झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा, उस टाइप का, better to, instead of, we should do something concrete, and it is possible from tomorrow. How it is possible? I can explain. Provided there is a serious interest shown. How can I start a wise, ward integrated sustainability enterprise right from tomorrow? It is possible. And then we get connected with the universe. As Paritoshji also said, actually, you see, we are not properly educated. We are not aligned properly with the nature, with the whole universe. So it's actually this wise actually will be actually aligning us with the whole universe. Because when we are talking of sustainable education, which itself also covers the concept of whole universe is our classroom. What we say that we can learn everywhere, and learning has to happen has to continue, because otherwise you become outdated. I have seen many elders, their learning has become outdated. That is why they are suffering. They never kept in touch with the latest things, so they have become outdated. So here, what is happening? We are doing everything and keeping ourselves updated. And as per the book 4, in the book 4, we have tried to do that only. That book 4 will be your own volume. You will be the publisher. You will be the author, and we can even help you to publish it as a e-book, your own. So it becomes your own family book. Then we are what we are doing. Then we are doing everything and enjoying life, also finding the purpose of life, and we are having real genuine wealth, not in terms of only money, but genuine wealth which covers everything. So now I look forward either for question answer sessions, or we can also first announce the winners. We conduct, sorry, I forgot to that. We conducted 30 days friendly contest, named it as a Kaun Banega Sustainable Citizen. So I request Vibhuji to take
Yes,
it
sir.
forward.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Whatever you want. Here
Uh,
I will end my presentation. Thank you very much.